10th.
Well, I know.
We're all getting up here. We had a good
I have a
time.
far side calendar in here.
It's the 8th.
Okay, 8th. We had a good time. We have a fan here. Real critical. The guy came up with a big fan. Ooh, did that make a lot of good noise.
It is Friday the 7th.
It's the 8th.
I think it's 7th. So maybe. And that was going on. So we had oh boy, we went down last night. We were so deep. And we get to around 10 o'clock and I went to bed around midnight. So we got, and Julie's not even, Julie is still out. More or less. I think she's awake. But we all know we had 10 hours sleep with Billy. Their bones just soaked up that sleep.
Julie's so tired she thinks it's the 8th.
What are we doing now?
We're headed up towards the mountain again to pick up everyone's pack.
Great, okay, is everybody here? Hey Johnny, where's Sandy and
Oh yeah.
Where's Sandy and John? Where's Sandy and Julie?
that would be right.
Don't we want to make sure they...
Oh no, actually they chickened out. They're back up there watching TV.
I mean, we got to carry let me get this straight, Johnny. We carried their stuff all the way up there, and now we're going to go up and carry it all the way back down. They're not even going to go with us?
Yeah, that's the basic idea of it.
What could you attribute this sort of thing to? Does this say something about the relationship of men's ability to do something to women's ability?
I think it's a rare disease.
That's carried on that X chromosome.
Yeah.
Fortunately, if you get like an X and a Y chromosome,
see, they don't have enough variety there.
Yeah, that Y chromosome must carry some critical stamina, intellectual, longevity, logic, decision making,
You know, we better not watch this with Mom tonight, because if we do, we're going to get kicked.
But Johnny, well, how else can you explain it? It seems to be in every female.
It's a glass ceiling.
Yeah, that's right. There's that glass. There's a ceiling. We're just holding them back. They're probably fighting a way to get here, but they can't get through the.
Lock the door.
They're probably trying to get out that. Probably trying to get out that glass window. They said John and Julie walked out, and somehow there's a barrier that we can't seem to make it out there.
Well, should we get going? Well, this one's looking at us. Here, why don't we honk the horns? Your dad, you're scaring the cow. Yeah. Get along there. Whoa. Get along there, little guy. Get along there. Yeah.
There's this big rock.
Right. Probably rip the fuel line.
You don't live doggy. Yeah.
Oh. I think we got the cow on.
Yeah.
Cow's gone.
So you get down to the woods there. They've got a special maps out there.
This is only for rangers' use. Of course, we
This is for rangers' use. For rangers' use to tell you how to drive to the top of the mountain instead of walk their dogs off. So what we're going to do is see this little trail right here.
This trail is for all-terrain vehicles only.
Well, Johnny, you know, we're basically all-terrain. Thing is you can drive up. This is for skiing. You think people want to ski all the way up there? No, there is a Jeep trail. I guess that's a heavy dotted line. And it goes all the way up to... Wait a minute. We don't have to walk up there. So anyway, Johnny, right turn it off. Let me study this a little bit. I'm going to figure out a way to drive. Johnny, I think... I think it's goes
Here
up.
we are.
I think it's
We're driving.
What do you think that is up there, Johnny?
Dad, we just ran to that big tree stump. Remember that? Dad, that's that tree stump.
What's that road up there?
Dad, there's a huge tree stump.
Johnny, look, isn't that a pretty clear-cut road?
It's not a road. I think... Dad, I think we're off the trail a little bit.
Johnny, look, there's a clear-cut road right in front of us.
But Dad, we're running into that big tree stump.
What is that? Is that going to turn into a road?
Let's see. Let's use telephoto lens.
Yeah, look through there. Is there a road up there or is
no, actually, I was doing it off the windshield. No. The stupid thing bounces off the windshield and gets some mixing.
Oh, here, Johnny, here's how you do that. Watch. Just put it on pause. No. You put it like here. Put it on telephoto. And display, fade. Let me see what
Dad, I can see that road doesn't go anywhere.
Oh, Johnny.
Dad, it runs...
You're just trying to make me work harder. About then you put it on infinity. Now, see. Now, Johnny, that's clearly a road up through there.
That's not a road.
Maybe it's over here.
I see a big bunch of boulders there. All right, let me see. Well, there's clearly not a road over there.
Yeah, I don't think there's a road through there. I can't see. Because I don't think the car can get through there. How about back that way?
It looks like it could be a road going like that.
Well, anyway, Johnny, this is what I'm talking about. Using your imagination, you will find there are roads where people don't know there are roads.
You are... Hey, wait, Dad, look. You are here. This is where we stole that sign from, right there. You are here.
Okay, good. We know right where we are. Okay.
Crunch. Here we are. This is documentation for the insurance company when they want to know what happened. They say, well, just watch this.
Johnny, what we need is somebody first to go ahead of the car and remove the large boulders. I think that's a big problem. Hit those big boulders is what makes it hard in the car. Other than that, and the logs.
And the logs.
We need a logging crew and a boulder removing crew.
Maybe if we get a bulldozer, there goes the windshield wipers. Dad's got the, Dad drives the car just like this. You wouldn't think he'd have such a tendency to turn off the windshield wipers every time he changes gear.
Johnny, a big boulder.
Yeah. This is going to look awfully bumpy for those of us at home.
Now hold the camera still. That was a bad. The good thing we didn't hit that one at high speed.
They're going.
It's on delay, that's all. Don't worry, nothing to worry about.
Dog just lets cats fly everywhere.
We need a Jeep, Johnny.
Alright, here we are back on the main road. I think you can turn the windshield wipers off now.
Johnny, that's the kind of thing you gotta be ever alert for. Promising side roads.
Maybe I'd have my seatbelt on. I don't think that's necessary.
Let's look for promising side roads like that. How about up here, Johnny? What about through there?
I don't know. I'm looking through a black and white lens here.
There could be a road anywhere.
Anywhere.
Probably a Secret Service.
Yeah! All right.
Look at this one.
Dad seems to have found another Secret Service road.
Promising, yeah. This is.
Wait. No, to the naked eye, you can't see anything.
There's a promising Secret Service.
All right, floored at 90.
No, look at this. This is smooth.
I'm trying to leave.
I can see a road that goes to the top.
Dad, this just looks like it follows the same road.
What about down to there?
Yeah.
You think that?
Woo, Dad.
That actually goes to the creek itself.
Sploosh.
Where does this one go?
I don't know. Probably just follows the main road.
But it's smooth enough anyway.
The lens cap isn't all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the road stopped.
No, Dad. There's no trees.
Yeah.
Come on. I think all these roads are just little places where a whole bunch of people got a little upset and said, there's no tree here. Let's go this way.
What about down through here?
I don't know. I don't think that's correct either.
Should we give it a try?
No, let's not until we do it.
What about the creek? I see a creek down here.
Right, here we are. We're going down another service.
Well, why are they called the service roads? It's just a little worse than the usual road.
A little worse. Can't go more than 2 miles an hour on these roads. Of course, we're still going faster than if we walked.
I know, even if we had to go this slow up the slopes. There's a campsite back here. There's a creek. We can't go that way.
Head of the creek. Yes? What do you have to say for yourself?
Johnny, if we could just ford that creek.
Well, what you gotta do is chalk the wheels up.
Can we get across there?
I don't know. We got some stepping stones. What you gotta do is chalk the wheels up.
Yeah.
Just gotta float it on across.
I think we can probably get across if we go real slow.
Yeah, probably.
Well, it's now 5:20. Let's get that on. Instead of being vague about it, let's go ahead and get.
So how far do we go?
It is
How
not.
much time? How far are we into the trip?
It is now 5:20. I think it's in focus. 5:20. It's 4:20 actually. Wait, my camera's not right. Sorry. Here's the time. 4:20. We left at 3:30. This is 5:20. It's an hour fast. So now we've been here about 5 minutes. It took 45 minutes to get here. So this is the turn off to Alligator Lake, and so
this was 45 minutes here. I think I'll take another 45. It's like I predicted. Take 45 minutes to get here, about 15 minutes to get to the bridge, and another 30 minutes to get up there. So it took about 1.5 hours to get there. I predicted 2 though, because, well, Johnny is doing pretty good. Johnny?
Yeah.
Doing pretty good. We're going roughly 10 times faster than we were yesterday, so that's really good. And but this is actually the rate speed most. Hey, what's that? Well, anyway, okay, so I just thought I'd record this. Yeah, it's a pretty nice day here on the trail. We've been talking about urine concentration. Johnny brought that up, so I had to go through that. Well, Johnny, what do you say? What do you think? I've been teaching Johnny another thing. I've been teaching him how to use his nose.
Oh, my nose is getting a lot of use in right now.
What? Yeah. Well, you gotta go back to chapter 1 now, Johnny. I was getting him on chapter 2 on usage of your nose. That is breathing through your nose. But anyway, I guess this is probably enough of this. Does everybody think this is enough of this?
I don't know.
They probably do, Johnny.
He's got an amazing discovery.
Never mind it now, Johnny. I made an amazing discovery. I don't think we were walking through the trees, and then we rested on this rock. We walked through the trees for an hour, rested on this rock, and I looked up in the sky, and I saw the stars, these clouds rising. And then I told Johnny, doesn't that look interesting? Yeah, that's good. Put it up and see if that looks like it's rising. And then I said, yeah. And then I thought I saw him shooting by. And then I asked Johnny, I said, Johnny, doesn't it look interesting how the clouds are going by? And Johnny said, actually...
Dad, I was going to point that out.
I know, but I thought it.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
No, obviously I did, Johnny, because it made it wouldn't have made sense to me if I did. And then I said, Johnny was the one who said, I guess being, just sort of his corrective nature, which actually paid off in this time, he says, no, actually, what it looks like is the clouds are shooting up. And I says, that's right, and that's what I noticed, the clouds shooting up. And they did this for about 10 minutes. What this means is just like looking at red piece of paper and then look at a white piece of paper and you see blue. What this means is complex behavioral patterns can saturate in the brain. So for example, for 10 minutes, somehow, it's not in the cortex, not in the visual cortex, not in the retina, but way back, the brain was saturated with trees going by. So when I looked up, and actually I think it had to have, by the way, a cone of trees to focus on. I don't know whether it would happen without these trees. It had a little kind of a little circle where the top of the trees. My brain knew that where the top of the trees were, so it used it as a reference point to look at the top of the clouds. It's like the old moon on the horizon illusion, kind of a combination of that and the red-blue pigment sort of illusion. Those two combined. What this means is complex behavioral patterns saturate in the brain. So, going to work every day, going to school every day, saturates somewhere in the brain, and to the point where you cannot do that anymore. Whatever it takes to do that behavior is saturated. And that, I think everybody knows that, but this is the first true explanation of why we have Saturdays and Sundays.
There's that babbling. Wait, what are you doing? Dad wants to babble more about this idea of the clouds.
Just keep camera on me. Johnny, look, the thing happens is, this explains, I was just saying, this explains burnout. It's not as though you're physically tired, mentally tired, psychologically tired, because you can do something is equally physically demanding, mentally demanding, or psychologically demanding. What happens is, this probably demonstrates that even, this is pretty complicated, but even on a more complex level, synapses in the brain, circuits gets used, and they all of a sudden lose the chemical energy on the synapse. They may grow, they may get stronger for a while, but all of a sudden all of the synapse and the little, what do they call them, somatosomes or neurosomes at the end of the synapse, they get used up, they can't be replaced. I'm not sure what it is because you think it gets stronger instead of weaker. But anyway, this is the neurological explanation of burnout. In all those other books, they say do something different, but that's all. Sure, of course, that's true. That's like stopping here and letting the trees not go by. But there's a better solution, and that is walking backwards. Well, wait a minute.
Dad, would you like not to be made a fool of? So I turn the camera off to you. I'm thinking.
I'll tell you what it is. but I just want to record this. This is earth-shaking discovery.
Is that all?
Yeah, go ahead.
Planning various ways to lighten our load. Now we start at the sort of like the lowest, you know, like the beginning is the old pack it in, pack it out saying.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think of that, Johnny? Okay, we've kind of gone beyond that. Now, basically, the question is a monetary question, really. We're wondering, we pack it in, and we our model is pack it in and cut it loose.
Pack it in, and if it's worth more, if it's worth less than $10, cut it loose.
Yeah.
Like the Diddy Moore 3-pound jumbo size stew can. Kano stew.
Yeah. It's a money. Huh?
The Denny Moore 3-pound.
We already cut it away. The question, because it was a big pound, we're wondering how much everything else weighed, but that had her.
I already have dinner. See, we decided, really, even if we do spend the night here, we already have dinner right here. I mean, we could easily make a meal out of.
We've eaten spam before. I've got my pocket knife. So.
Yeah, we could always eat your pocket knife.
Yeah.
See, we got a spam here. This will get us through the night.
The question we're wondering about is, what about this ugly
level 4.
This ugly level 4, and is this going to cut loose on us and win?
Yeah.
So, the question is, Johnny, it's pack it in and then throw it out. Now the question is, what is the monetary level? Is it? I think 10. I would say $5. If the item, it should be this. It should be something like.
A take player. A take player is like a $20 item.
Well, shouldn't it be
right now we're not going to ditch that.
Shouldn't it be its weight divided by its cost?
Yeah,
like if something's.
Chapstick. We don't want to cut away chapstick. How does use? It's useful.
Or its necessity.
Yeah.
No, we might want to cut away chapstick if we don't think we. But that's light and doesn't cost anything, so there's no reason. Yeah, you're right. Its weight divided by its cost. It might exceed the sleeping bag, for example. We might end up cutting away a sleeping bag if we don't get an equation right. Well, let's work this formula out on the way up the trail. Where is that? Where's the trail at? Oh, it's over here. Johnny?
Yeah?
Let's work out this complicated mathematical problem on the way up the trail.
Okay.
I'm just going to get this.
This is the travel. This is like one of those things, you know, meet the stars, you know, they always have a day in the stars left. They show them get up and use the refrigerator and all that kind of stuff.
I was just getting the scenery here before it gets too dark.
Oh. We have about 100 years. So how are we going to go up, down, one more time?
We're going to go up and over and up and over and back down. I guess we're not going to make it this year, Johnny.
Yeah, not.
So we decided to follow the star on his hike, and inconspicuously with his tiny little camera you wouldn't notice. We're just like on a, you know, we followed him to a region where there's so many.
We're following a notorious gang which we believe is polluting parks by dumping all the junk in the lake.
Well, we also figured that in this heavily traveled, crowded sidewalk area that he'd never noticed there was a second person always 6 feet behind him.
Especially, even though in case we stop, the person behind him bumps into him. so, you know, that's kind of getting annoying.
What do you think the stars feel like when they? You wonder why.
Those guys, well, how about those guys? You know,
who's it, Clint Eastwood, or who's that guy who punched someone out who took a picture of him?
I don't know.
Maybe says, oh.
Axl Rose.
Who?
He's a lead guitar from some big rocker. Axl Rose, he's always killing, so he killed a newspaper guy a while back.
Yeah, see, Johnny, and how do you...
Gonna do a story about me?
See, how do you feel, Johnny?
Ah! Take time to this camera out. Well, you know, usually they do it on 5 times. They think about it. This is going on national TV, and we were just wondering if.
Yeah, Johnny. By the way, this is hooked up to a little transmitter. That's a relay down to our main transmitting site at the bottom of the hill. So this isn't going. This is live.
This is pre-prime time live.
So knowing that, Johnny, what do you think of this camera sticking in your face?
I think it's a very wonderful camera. Now let's turn it out.
What about the one thing, though? I'm just getting the background here. One thing is, if we were talking about how to avoid burnout, was
variety, and variety like even liking more things. Like it's
Get a long, long film. Let's just walk straight forward and then film this camera up into the sky and see what happens. Don't do that.
it doesn't work here actually. There's no trees.
Oh.
But
No, actually, it does work here. A little. I did it just now. It worked. But you're still looking down at the ground.
all right, okay, here.
No. That's not gonna help. Those at home hasn't been walking across the whole prairie. Whoa, everything's moving back. Just look out. Everything's moving. It's all going up. See? Flex, you wouldn't know because you've been staring through that stupid lens.
No, I haven't. I haven't looked into it.
Well, I've been keeping my eyes down and everything's still going up. Up and down.
I've been looking straight ahead at the mountain in front of us.
Well, that's good, Dad. That moves real fast.
Look at how fast we're rushing towards it. Look how it's going to hit us. Oh, shoot, I stumbled.
Oh,
There is
shoot,
a-
I dropped Dongjo's camera. I smashed the lens into a whole bunch of rocks.
No, I probably fall in some manure. Nice soft
Wow.
manure. Well, I'll go through my theory on...
No, don't do another theory on there.
No, I was just going to say variety, came up with that. But the burnout problem is...
That's a long time.
One thing is
You're gonna get burnt
to
out
change
before
those brain circuits pathways. One thing is electroshock therapy. That might be...
Death therapy, Bob.
No, to go to bed every night and shock yourself.
Yeah. Right outside. Johnny, now after you're done soaking your foot, I want you to go and plug and stick your finger
Johnny,
in
have
the
you
wall
s-
socket.
have
How
you-
many more times?
Have you shocked yourself today? No, not in your wall socket, Johnny. You just run it through your brain. Like, didn't you ever see? They put a little like a electric.
In the wall socket.
No, they put like a little electrode here with electrocardiogram, like
Yeah.
little electrocardiogram juice. Put one over here, and then they run 10,000 volts to it for a few seconds. And you have a major convulsive disorder, but you feel real good when you wake up. That is assuming you didn't.
I feel fresh. I don't remember anything.
Well, they do. They do have amnesia, but I do think it's a way of resetting. I think there's something
Good,
to it.
Dad, good. That feels good.
Now there are chemical ways to do that.
You're taking-
But that's what I'm talking about. There's a way to set new circuits in motion so you let the old ones rejuvenate. If you can do it, you can do it by getting yourself hit on the head very hard. But that has
Let's try that.
some undesirable side effects. You can use the electroconvulsive therapy. That's a little better, but still there's some of those unwanted side effects. What I'm thinking of,
Kill yourself. That's got a lot of them.
what I'm thinking of is a constipation of the mind. I don't know if that got on here. But it's like being constipated. We've got to relieve it somehow, like gently overnight,
Yeah.
like with milk and magnesia, not with this real potent,
Nah.
not electroconvulsive therapy, not getting hit on the head, but some gentle way to relieve your mental constipation.
But we have a dilemma here. There's a lot of weight going on here. And so we decided to ditch nothing. Now this we will not come back for. Let's...
Look at this. Here, why don't they pack it in, pack it out?
Oh, never mind. They didn't mean that literally.
Well, let's consider. At least you're getting way off the trail.
Sha. I don't think maybe I can just throw this on the ground, but it'll pass as a rock.
Pick that one. Oh, that one there.
This one there?
Yeah.
Sha. Ooh.
Very good, Johnny. Step on it.
Yeah.
Okay, but the other thing. Okay, Johnny, here. That's fine. Now the other thing is, we left the packs here and hopefully undisturbed. The packs that remain hopefully undisturbed for the past 147 years. Is it right there?
70.
By the by
It's real good when we watch these videos back to back at home. We find out that yes, you filmed something entirely off the beaten trail.
but we're approaching the Ode El Dago. What is
Delgado.
it? Ode El Dago. What is
Delgado.
Ode El Dago?
Delgado.
Okay, Ode Delgado mine, where hopefully the sleeping bags and packs remain undisturbed for the past 77 years.
70 years. Why can't you get that number straight too?
Okay, let's go.
It was seven years, but that movie was made in 1985. Let's see.
Look, the Ode El Dago mine.
I can't get Delgado.
All right, the Ode Delgado mine. Undisturbed for the past 70 years. What do we got, Johnny?
Let's see. Nothing. Just looks like a whole bunch of rocks and sticks. All right, wait a minute. Wait a minute now. See a little bit of a poncho sticking out underneath the rocks.
The Ode El Dago mine.
Delgado! Made it to the packs, but I got a big spam break. The whole trip.
You've been carrying that can.
The whole trip.
Johnny, hold it.
That's okay. Pack it and throw it on the wall. We'll get that later. Look, now we're going to evenly divide up the spam. Amazingly, ooh.
I'd say amazingly, you can't divide it up evenly.
Yeah.
Looks like it automatically gets to 2/3 and 1/3.
No, actually, it's amazing. I don't think we're going to fight over. Look how this lard that kind of settles to either side of the can. Right, yeah. Keep very careful. Make a surgical incision. We just
Be careful, Johnny. Don't cut yourself.
laterally down the ham and through the meat of the leg. No.
Johnny, I think we've got a problem with medical attention here. One, I don't think there's a doctor around for 25 miles.
Yeah. Hey, some bug landed in here already.
But Johnny, there'll be a lot more of that. Hey, let me get some of that anyway.
Old Delgado mine. That's, yeah, we may have to blast.
You have to blast.
Kabloy. Here we are pulling up the stuff. We decided to get the cook stoves out because that spam tastes just like cat food, amazingly enough. Actually, aftertaste isn't that bad. It's just the initial eating of it. It's real gooey. It doesn't even feel like spam. It's kind of like...
It's all here.
It's all here. We should have marked it with our initials. Just like a journey to this time here. Let's get close up.
The initials. Oh, Johnny, look, the initials.
Yeah. Where?
The initials.
Telephoto lens.
R-E-I.
Yeah. R-E-I. Just like a journey to this time
That's
here.
not me. Who is that?
Rental Incorporated.
I think these ponchos are gonna be one of the first things to do.
Yeah, I'd say pack it in and throw it up in some tree somewhere. Wait, does the sleeping bag remain undisturbed?
That pack's remain undisturbed for 20 years.
It's either 70 years or 70 hours, Dad. Take your pick. It's not 20 though. That's one thing it's not. Whoa. That's something we have to bring back.
Actually, this doesn't seem like that much stuff.
I know.
It just seems like when you're carrying it out.
Oh, I say, oh, that would be because half of it got stolen. Is that it?
Get the cook stove.
Yeah. Right now we're gonna cook us some delicious.
Where would that be?
Look, here we are.
Even in this primitive surrounding.
Here we are making heated spam. We already have.
Johnny was worried about Johnny was foolish enough to worry about the bottom dropping through.
We already seem to have.
But I told him this would be impossible.
A few slices out. We decided that it wasn't all that good unheated, so we decided to see.
Johnny, I think we had the Dindymore stew.
Ooh.
It was boiling.
Wait, it's documented. Yeah, it's just got a phone. Like,
I was explaining to Johnny. He was saying that one thing we don't want is all the.
Doesn't this look delicious?
One thing we don't want is a can to get on fire and then drop all through. But look, see, look at that. Look at how fast it's working. I don't see too fast.
Yeah.
Where's my knife at?
Quick, turn it. Let it get the spatula out.
I don't have a spatula, Johnny.
All right, let's go to Spatula City, Alpine version.
Actually, there's a better way. You just turn the heat off. Where's my
Knife?
Yeah.
Why don't we cook
Johnny,
it?
look, we can have a drink with dinner. 50 cc's of whiskey.
Oh, good.
But you never want to be. I should carry that everywhere. Yeah, because you never know where you're going to end up somewhere.
When or where?
Where you're going to be.
You never know when or where one's gonna happen.
Oh, here it is, Johnny. It's over here. It's Johnny. Don't. Why? The snake. The utensils fell in the snake hole.
Ooh, this looks very
How about like that?
good. Let's evenly cook the spam. What about when it's gonna fall off the stove onto the ground? I think this is much better than that teriyaki.
Hey, wonderful.
I think this is gonna be. I can smell it. It smells just like cooked cat food.
Johnny, I think that's probably enough.
For those of you who were completely grossed out by this is quite
Why don't you
enough.
get, Johnny, get a long shot. Here.
Wanted me to get a nice long shot of him cooking the spam.
No, everything needs a long shot as well as a close-up. That, you should be doing a long shot first to, get everybody oriented and then do the close-up.
And then we go down to the studio. Without really cooking it, we did the long shot. And then we go to the studio, get the close-up so it's actually cooking it.
Yeah, that's right. I'm a double. I'm Johnny's stunt double.
All right, is this enough of the long shot?
Yeah.
Why don't you go way up the mountain and get the long shot?
No, Johnny, yeah. Way back.
Okay, that's quite enough for those of us at home.
What's it, Johnny?
Yeah?
What's this an example of?
This is an example
Can you
of,
back up a little bit because you can't see everything?
fiddle, of packing it in and shoving it under a rock.
We're going to pack it out, all right. We're going to pack it into this garbage bag. Now, in case I'm looking for some shirts, Johnny has a few less socks now. We've got a few less of those things, and we got some extra towels. Unfortunately, we picked ones that we thought we wanted to be able to be disposable, and they are going to, a lucky thing. And these pot holders, that's it for them.
Right, that's not your desk.
Actually, that's it, Johnny.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, you got the zoom on, Johnny. Okay, never
It's
mind.
absolutely amazing, though. You know how it is that every conversation that you have on this camera starts up with "it's not blinking." Well, anyway, we're about ready to embark on a historic journey.
How about the neatness?
Lee, pack it in.
Pack it in and leave it under a log. Well, at least you didn't throw it out in the middle of nowhere.
Not
Okay.
yet, anyway.
Okay,
That's what we're
Johnny.
gonna do.
Johnny's time to embark on the historic journey.
We've got a heavy pack and we're kind of beat. Fortunately, we're picking up more stuff like Spam and Campbell's soup. What else?
And the 1.5 pound
What else?
Diddy Moore soup.
What else we got?
Dude.
Oh, what else we got? We got some Vienna sauce. Oh yes! And let's not forget the 1.5 pound sauce. It's very important. They want to make sure. We were looking for the 10 pound bag.
They didn't seem to have that, so we
They
had
didn't
to.
have that, so we got 10 of these instead.
Actually, Dad, that would mean we have 15 pounds. Let's see, we weren't.
Johnny, my calculations. You need a. Johnny,
Dad,
you
why
got,
don't we get the Wiener Schnitzels?
I like those. What about the Spam?
I like that.
Oh, but you carry it.
Ow, hey! What are you killing with the spam? You suppose this is enough?
Yeah.
I see the light. Well, here we are. It's another death-defying situation. We made it down. We made it all the way up to the stash at the old Delgado mine. We brought stuff down. We're past what lake is it?
Alligator.
Alligator Lake. We're past Alligator Lake. We're down on our way out. We're almost out of here. Hey, the lights.
I'm shining on your pack. See, he's got a pack on.
Yeah, I see.
Where you at? Oh, here it is. Where?
Yeah. Anyway, we're almost out of here, and it just got done. It just got done pouring down rain, and we just got done walking through the mud. And Dad lied down on the rock, and he wanted to sleep there. Incidentally.
Yeah, let's show the mud.
Hypothermia?
Yeah.
They've seen mud before, Johnny.
Well,
Well, it's,
hey, that's your watch that fell off, by the way.
oh, shoot. Where is it?
It's right by your shoe.
I can't see.
Anyway, Dad's got a totally ludicrous idea now. He wants to go all the way back to the car, and he wants to sit in the parking lot in front of the headlights and talk about our experience.
Trying to find a watch here. Okay, wait, Johnny. Oh, shoot. Remind me not to leave that here in this tree stump. Johnny?
Sling it back.
Okay, so Johnny, what else?
What else? What else? Dad's blind with a flashlight.
Are you pretty cold now? Well, I know one indicator of poor planning. What time is it?
12 o'clock.
Around midnight.
Yeah, around midnight. Yeah, I'm a little cold. See, my jacket's soaked all the way through. My body's.
Let's see, can we see that? Can you wring it out a little?
I'd love to.
Let's look at your hand, Johnny. It's an indicator of how cold. Are they all numbed up inside there?
Yeah. Well, just look at my feet. That was inside there. Just look. See, my fingers all wrinkled up. It's all wet. See, look at all that water glistening off there.
Johnny, that doesn't sound very convincing. Are you shivering uncontrollably?
Yeah. I also have some incredible leg cramps.
Could have something to do with walking 10 miles and.
And then sitting down and having me get hypothermic.
Yeah.
Okay, Johnny. Well, that's good.
That's good.
Oh, I forgot. Wait, I got
Turn
to
the camera off.
Turn the camera off, turn the camera.
Ah.
I can't see anything. He says there's no way to get an animal on this thing. Now I can see the road.
We've already seen, just for those of you at home who are listening to this, by the way, we've seen 2 deer so far.
I can see something up there.
and
Like,
two little,
there's some
two cute
rocks
little
on the side of the road,
thumper
although it kind of reminds me of one of those old moon pictures. See the little rocks up there? We're coming. You're going to have landing. Go for a landing, Eagle. Why don't you get a picture a little better while you're at it? Anyways, that's like that moon landing. We're circling the moon at very low speed. I mean, at high speed, sorry. We're going at the moon at a very high speed. Roger, Eagle. Okay, Eagle. Why don't you pull back in that telephoto lens? Johnny, by the way, why don't you tell me if I'm driving off the road? Because I'm driving.
Dad, don't drive like this.
Okay, here. Okay, I'm just doing it. All right, here. Johnny's perfect. I'll put it on top.
For those of you who missed, I don't think anyone's getting anything.
It's kind of hard.
For those of you who missed that, those who wonder why I just threw the camcorder across the car, the bunny did just
It's hard for us to see. Okay, we're going through Lone Star at 12:30. He's the only one.
It's 12:41.
Or whatever. And everybody would want to know about Lone Star. This is the town of Lone Star right here, over.
It was born somewhere in the Ford Galaxy.
Yeah, this is it right here. This is Lone Star. Everybody always makes a big deal out of Lone Star. Here we are. We're just here's a sign to Lone Star.
Lone Star. So it's last we meet again for the first time for the last time.
But all you got out of Lone Star is what you see.
Lone Star is one.
This is Lone Star. If
Lone
anybody ever
House.
thinks they're going to get a lot of help or a lot of directions out of Lone Star, okay, that was it. That's the end of Lone Star. Here's the matter of fact.
Here's the other Lone Star sign.
Yeah, you can't see too well. But anyway, yeah, that's probably enough. Johnny,
Going down the highway. Yeah.
is it pause on?
Yeah. No, it's on. There we go. Yeah, going real fast.
Mountain
Whoa,
View is 22 miles.
stop.
Johnny, make a note. Mountain View is 22 miles from Lone Star.
Lone Star. Anyway, here we are going down the fine highway at 12:42. Stop, this thing's
Johnny, why don't you comment on that retrieval? We retrieved a couple.
We managed to go up the mountain. We went clear up to the top, well not to the top, but where we were camping previously, where we had ditched numerous sleeping bags and packs. We brought them all the way back down to the bottom.
And what about the adverse weather conditions?
And we had adverse weather conditions. It rained and we were all cold, tired, hungry.
What about the adverse illumination conditions?
And we had 2 flashlights and both of them didn't work very well.
And what about the manure?
And there was lots of manure, which causes tetanus.
And what about the rocks?
There were many rocks which you tripped over and I stubbed my big toe 3 times.
Because you couldn't see the road. And Johnny, what about the mud?
And there was so much mud, we were slipping and sliding everywhere. My shoes were just caked in it.
It basically rained the whole time. It stopped right as we got out.
So, well, thank goodness we're in the car now. I don't have to worry about it. Rain all at once. Stop raining.
What about the packs? Were they pretty heavy?
They were real heavy. It was like we had 4 people's worth of stuff in 2 packs.
And how about
The ditching.
How about the carry it in, take it out, pack it in,
Pack it in, pack it out. We packed everything in. We packed absolutely very little out. Let's see. We left a lot of things. We left many pieces of clothes up there in the old Delgado mine, which we didn't think were important. We left many forks up there. Left our Spam can. I think later on we ditched my poncho, which turned out to be a huge mistake.
Did you ditch your poncho? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember it split down the middle.
And that was a major
That
mistake.
was a major mistake. But I just, I wouldn't need a poncho. Look, it's done raining. All of a sudden, it pours down rain. Pours down rain. Floods the place. Anything else?
What about cramps? What about muscle cramps?
Oh, my legs, what are these? Thighs hurt. The top of my thighs really, really hurt. My shoulders hurt. My arms hurt. I hurt all over.
But what about sensory perception differential throughout your body?
I think we got enough of that on this tape.
No, I mean, I meant numbness of your hands.
Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, my hands, my one hand is real numb. You can barely feel my fingers swollen. Now it's just all swollen up. We're in here with the heater. We can't figure out how to get the heat on the floor yet.
And what about food? Do we have a lot to eat?
We have one can of Spam cooked nicely over a flame.
But I wanted to stop cooking. I've got to have one.
Dad wanted to cook the 1.5 pound that did even more. But we thought that would not be necessary.
No, it was rain.
Yeah, we're in the middle of the rain. We couldn't light the propane stove.
But I think we're pretty smooth, don't you?
Oh yeah, particularly lying on the rock, getting near hypothermia. You lying there saying, "Pop, this is good. Let's sleep here tonight on this rock with a rain cover over us."
I could have been getting hypothermia because it was. Now that you look back on it, I was sitting there thinking it'd be the most critical thing now is to go to sleep here in the rain.
Let's just take it out.
All right, now I know we've got a lot of things to do. We've got to walk down, but let's just go to sleep just for a little while. If we could just get a little sleep in here, it'd be so much better. But Johnny stamped me out and told me I was just getting hypothermia.
Oh, I'm a doctor. I know the signs of hypothermia.
But I can't help it, I'm tired. We're not as tired now as I was on the rock. Okay, so I almost got hypothermia and died. Big deal, Johnny. That happens every week.
Well, anyway, we're now headed into where we headed?
Lone Star.
No, we're out
Mountain View?
Mountain View, yeah. And we're gonna see if we can't wrestle us up something to eat at the 7-Eleven.
Good idea.
Is that about it?
Yeah, that's good.
That's quite enough for everyone at home.
Well, I was just going to say it's August 12, 1992. Julie's 12, Johnny's 14, I'm 26, and Sandy's 48.
But speaking of which, I haven't seen much of Julie and Mom.
They decided to pass over this part of the track.
Ah, yes. Well,
They decided to pass up the sprint up to the stuff, and then slog back to the rain. Actually, though, we did get started at slog. We did pretty good. We got started at 3:30. We got up there. I remember you asked me. We were in the meadows and almost there at 5:30. I think we got there at 6. The problem began when we came back and it was dark.
turn the bikes. Oh, is the car coming?
Yeah, I did. Oh, I did.
After the car passed, turn the bikes back on. So, hey, they weren't very courteous.
No, the thing is,
Now we're trying to make a movie.
the problem began when the sun set around 9 o'clock. And it took 3 hours to work our way down. And then when it was raining, the middle of the paths, it was so nice to walk on, was a big muddy mess. So we were forced to walk on the outside. And big muddy poopy mess. So they're forced to walk on the outside of the path, which is jagged slippery rocks. And then you're going to walk further over, then you can walk over in the weeds and so forth. But, there's no good place to put your foot. And so it really slowed things down. Then sunset, you can't see very well. It's not like you can see the path. In fact, I think many times we sort of wandered off into the woods. Because, the rocks look the same there. They make it look a little better over there. But, so we just missed the turn. We sailed off into the woods for a few feet. He said, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. There shouldn't be a tree in the middle of the path.
And, well, it just went on like that for hour after hour.
Now actually the moon is out.
Now it's out. Where was it when we needed it? And then we get real tired. What do you do but sit down in the rain in some wet bog? Get hypothermia. Actually, I think hypothermia can't sit in. Because, as long as you're moving, you keep warm. But as soon as you stop, you chill, you cool right off. Because we're soaking wet. It is 30 degrees or so. Howling wind. Well, how strong is the wind?
I'd say about 40 miles an hour.
Howling wind.
Trees, limbs falling down everywhere.
Yeah.
Lightning.
Yeah, that's lightning too.
Then a tornado hit.
But what about the earthquake?
Yeah. Forest fire. Nuclear war.
That would have been nice. A little fire.
Ooh, good fire.
Or a nuclear war.
Yeah. World War wrong with that.
But I must say, this is all electric because at any time could have stopped pitch a tent. It's just that we were only about a mile from the car.
We thought that would be real stupid to pitch a tent in the parking lot and get laughed at.
Just pitch a tent on a pile of poop. But anyway, we're gonna go home and drink some beer, take a hot bath, and
Sucker for it.
yeah, soak Johnny's tongue, and
Maybe pick up something at 7-Eleven.
yeah, something. And get up tomorrow and go to the what is it, Vespers Lake?
Yeah, something like that. It's some spiritual thing, Dad. Remember?
Yeah, spiritual kind of. Oh, Spirit Lake.
Spirit Lake.
Yeah, it's a spiritual kind of thing because it's up there around. Well, it's
10,300.
10,200 feet or something. And then the hike. Then it's all good. You don't have to. Then you're there, and then you only hike 1 mile to a good spot. We can pitch a tent, we can drive around. They even got a store there. You buy Coke. I mean,
Well, what about the way I'm so tired I don't want to move?
you don't have to move. Doesn't mean we drive there.
I just fall out the tent.
Fall out of the car and put the tent up. I mean, assuming they got some campsites. Well, heck, what are they going to do? Put the tent up anywhere.
Tent in the middle of the lake. Should we save some tape for then? Seeing as I haven't seen anywhere that sells the tape for this kind of
Oh,
camcorder.
good idea. Okay, so that's all for now.
Alright, that's all for now, everyone.
Way to Spirit Lake, trying to camp out overnight. Probably be another disaster. But anyway, there's these beautiful mountains down here in this dry, you know, sort of like erosion area. So maybe actually we've got a bunch of houses. I'll turn on here. There's some mountains and sky, and the cliffs that we were thinking about that are kind of interesting because of the erosions. Mountains in the background. And it's really nice because it's relatively unpopulated and unspoiled, except for us who trashed all of our stuff up on the mountain. But before we got here, at least, it was unspoiled. Right, Sam?
Right. I said I'm just continually amazed at how these mountains look. They're just gorgeous, and it always looks different because of the different time of day. Just totally unique and amazing.
No. Actually, they're pretty big.
They're very big, and they're relatively close to the road. They're not like 2 miles away. I mean, they're just right here, right next to the road. Then every once in a while on the other side of the road, you have this thing over here, right by the road.
What's that?
This mountain on the left.
When do I know plants grow on that?
That looks totally different from these over here. To the right.
This fruit roll-up.
Yes.
Thanks.
See, we should be out walking around. You know what?
Yeah, I know.
And we could just walk around out there. I guess it's just too much to ask everybody to walk 2 days in a row or something. Just take a couple-hour walk. You know?
Yeah. Well,
Oh, copper, actually. This is all over. This is blue. There's blue rocks and blue copper everywhere. And
it's
here's,
green to me.
well, green, whatever. It's the same thing. You know? This is the way it is in Utah. It's got a lot of blue in the rocks. You know, that's turquoise or copper. It's even, you can see it even on the mountains. Whole hillsides are blue. Look at that. What do you think of that, Sammy?
It's really interesting.
Utah is where all the copper is. I can't, God, we should stop by a rock shop. We could really make a turquoise hole around here. Moss. At first I thought, well, you got a lot of moss here, but it's, oh shit, this is good. Well, anyway. Well, how about out here? How about these mountains? It's not moss. It's, you know, there's nothing growing on it. No trees, but it's green, and that's not moss. That's copper. Look at ourselves a big copper vein. Everywhere you look. It's just everywhere. We should get out and get some of that. So you purify copper out of there. We had to. So they had to strip mine this place. First off, flatten those hills off. We are on the way up to Spirit Lake. And we're almost high as top of most of the mountains. We're probably around 8,000 feet. It's really convenient because you just drive on up it. Don't have to walk your dogs off. You simply drive up to the lake. We're basically at the top of all the mountains. So it's really, really convenient. We're not even there yet. Here's some mooses.
Oh, I thought you said they were horses.
No, they're moose.
Here's some moose. Here.
They were charging. Yeah, just.
They're
I've
frisky.
got the wheel.
The moose are frisky. Frisky one here. Frisky moose.
Where are their horns, may I ask?
There's another little moose. Little moose munching. So she's eating. There's one back here. The moose. Little mooses.
Here we are, our brand new campsite. Here's Dad trying to make a fire. Dad, any comments?
I think this is just absolutely disgusting. Another being a Holiday Inn.
Julie, what do you think?
We pull up,
Very nice.
first we drive up here with everything we ever could want. We almost have running water, except
Who is
we
that
pump
guy?
it. There's a picnic table.
Who's he?
Wait, what's this? What's this? Julie's got a cam. What's it say?
Who is that guy?
All right, you're out of focus. Yeah. What guy?
That guy. Here, this guy.
That would be some kind of racing guy. Mom, any remarks?
Michael Waltrip.
Mom, what do you have to say to the folks at home?
Catch your time lemonade.
Have fun tonight.
Okay. That's about it. Julie seems to be getting too close to the camera. Yeah. She's out of focus. Whoa. She's got a... That's about it, everyone. Julie's out of focus. Let's get a panoramic view of everything around here. This guy, whoa, this guy's roughing it.
Can we get some more though? Of the right
Here's
side.
my tent.
No, small stuff is still there.
Yeah, that's about it.
Get a little closer to the fire. Okay, here we are. Okay, Johnny, I'll get to that after I turn this video off. Can you get a little close? Sit on that log over there. Okay, here we are in absolute, total civilization. Johnny, actually, I can't see you.
There's even real bathrooms.
Everybody move back to that log back there. I can't see anything, but I know Tom goes camera seeing something. Hey, wait, the smoke seems to be taking a turn. I can see something reflecting. Oh, Julie's glasses. Can everybody get a little closer to the fire?
Look, we're close. I'm not getting in the fire now.
Here, go, Sandy, get a little closer. Maybe just, oh yeah, now I can see your face and Julie's face. And now I can see Johnny's face. Okay, very good.
Catch on fire.
Yeah, hurry up.
No, okay, well, what do you think of this total absolute civilization we're in?
This is great.
Now, there's no rain, no cold,
No cold.
there's no,
Actually, I'm kind of cold because we lost my pants.
well, okay, a little cold.
It made me cold.
There's no wet.
No way.
And actually, we got a big carload. And then we didn't have to carry anything here. We had to carry everything all 2 feet from the trunk of the car to here.
Actually,
And
it's
we
more
have
10
real
feet.
bathrooms. We don't have.
We got bathroom.
Not real bathroom. Thunderpot bathroom.
Not only that, but I've got my Budweiser cooling down there in the
Like.
lake, you know, in the creek. About
We even had a little cement hole to throw the fire in.
oh yeah, the cement hole for the fire. Yeah, here we go. The fire, which lit up. Took about an hour to start, but anyway, that's because everything is wet. But then I told Sandy, why don't we make comments all the way across? Sandy, let's start with you.
I think this is the end of a very good day.
Well, yeah. What else?
I'm enjoying sleeping under the stars, out in the outdoors. It's not too cold, it's just nice. You can listen and hear the babbling brook in the background.
Yes.
Stop that.
And Julie, what do you have to say for yourself?
I hate smoke.
What else?
Something good. About Shay.
She likes burning logs.
We're at the end of the day now. This is something
Get a little closer, Julie. Your face is fading.
Get your face in the fire, girl.
Julie, so anything else?
That's about it, Dad.
Well,
Also
okay.
enjoys mine.
Okay. Anyway, Ellen, what do you have to say?
Oh, and what do you think about you slopper worthless pig?
Johnny, get your face a little closer.
I think we're looking forward to horseback riding tomorrow.
I can't quite see. Johnny, I
No,
can't.
no, not horsies. No.
Yes, but
Horses are dumb, stinky animals.
Johnny.
No, that's the pig you're thinking of, Johnny.
Yeah, you're thinking of pigs.
Oh well, that's about it for here. You got a full moon out. Let me see if we can see that.
Horses
Yeah,
are so dumb they don't know when they've eaten too much.
there's a full moon, pretty full. It's a beautiful night, actually. Oh, by the way, we're at 10,200 feet. This is like usually below. If we were flying an airplane, we'd be flying below the ground. But there's a lake called Lake Supreme,
Lake Spiritual.
Lake Spirit.
Spirit.
Yeah, and we got horseback riding. We're at the end of a 1 mile trail. There's the top of a mountain, so that you got to hike all 1 mile to get to the top of the mountain from here. Not usual 10 miles. 10 miles. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. And well, we're just having a real good time. So I guess we'll just turn this off. Okay, what do you think, Sonny? No, Johnny, let's start with you. Oh, that's it. The light went out. Julie, throw another piece.
Julie, watch it.
It's okay.
This is.
Just my macaroni and cheese is going over. Okay.
Hey, would you stop about your macaroni and cheese? It's comparable to Camp Sequoia. It's not. It's a little bit better.
But it's what's better about it? Johnny, Julie, we need more toilet paper.
The toilet situation.
Yeah, but isn't it a little cooler?
No. Well, kind of, a little bit.
Julie, do you got any more toilet paper?
Yes, I got the whole roll. Oops, I just lost
See me wearing my.
All I'm seeing is a bunch of things shoot up.
It's quite a wreck.
Okay.
Dad, it feels like my leg's about ready to set on fire.
Okay, Julie, what do you have to say about yourself?
It's very funny.
What is?
Here, I've got some more.
Mom
toilet
is.
paper there.
She's stoking the fire.
Stoke.
It's very
Stop.
lovely, yes.
Go. So the whole thing is.
Actually, it's interesting because what I see on this is a huge amount of sparks flying up.
Hey, I got it in there and it flew out. Alright, I'll start singing Bohemian.
Burst of light here.
Here, I can keep throwing toilet paper.
We got toilet paper flash going here. Well, that's about it.
No.
Oh, okay. I got
Say
change.
something.
Say something. You're fading. And it is boiling. I picked.
Here we are. Wait. Here we are. We're fishing. We've been fishing. We found some rare fish.
Yeah, I picked
Silver
this.
snapper.
By the way, I picked this spot because see this is leading. This is direct mountain melt. You know, snow melt, and it's leading into the lake. Johnny, can you hold? Let me get the light. So this is direct glacier melted water trickling down into the creek and going into the lake, which is all dark now. And this is the perfect place to put your Budweiser, so they don't get too hot. And I think we should put some Cokes down here too.
We would, Dad, but we know better. No,
So-
these are fish. These are rare fish. It's gonna be real hard to gut though.
This is what you do, Johnny, is you suck the juice out of them. So that's Johnny.
Wow.
You throw away their bodies.
What?
You have to suck these the juice that you suck the fish out of. Julie,
Oh, yes?
you wanna suck the juice out of these fish?
No.
No,
Stop.
we're not till we're 18.
Okay, here we are, all set up and cooking breakfast. Let me see. Nobody wants any of this, but at any rate, it was okay. It was good when I ate it. Here's some nice spam. We got some Wiener Schnitzel, some eggs, hot chocolate, coffee, and tea. But I can't see nobody. I don't understand. Johnny, why is it nobody wants to eat this?
I want soup.
Okay, what do you want?
I'm gonna eat it.
What do you want, Julie? Sardines?
I've got it.
Okay,
Look,
good.
That soup right here.
I know we don't have water, Johnny.
I'm eating eggs.
Okay, good. We used the water when I made the macaroni and cheese, and then I had to throw it all out. But that's all right. Johnny doesn't like that because I can't make that right. But at any rate, you know, there's a continuous stream of complaints about
Dad's
apparently.
being sarcastic.
Anyway, we got these nice tents here. We didn't have to walk too far this time.
We have this nice car.
Yeah, everybody decided they didn't want to walk real far, so but they could handle 5 feet barely. And we're up here at 10,200 feet on a lake, but everybody's disgusted with that because I don't know. I guess it just isn't very pretty enough for anybody.
You're being sarcastic and derogatory again. Lighten up.
Oh, it wouldn't have anything to do with everybody else. Wrangler up there getting our horses ready.
Wrangling.
He's wrangling them right now. The guy, I went inside and the guy says, well, you have to talk to the wrangler about that. So I went over and talked to this guy over here. I was just trying to figure out what kind of verb wrangle is. What does wrangle mean? Would it be grammatically correct to say we wrangled the dog? Or does it only apply to horses? Or to say like, is there like the llamas? Johnny, you think there's a llama wrangler?
Yeah, it could be. Could be.
And what does wrangling include?
I think maybe all rideable animals.
Huh?
I think probably means all animals that we can ride.
No, but what does a wrangler do?
I guess he wrangles the animals.
Down there, Spirit Lake. They let a little too much water out. Have to fill it back in. But that's about where we were camping. And here's the wrangler wrangling up some horses. And here's where we saw the moose. And here's the old Spirit Lake Lodge. Here's the old El Delgado. Hey, my battery's blinking. These are the trusty horses here. And Julie, which do you get any preference on the horse?
Huh?
Does it matter which horse you ride?
No, not really.
So, do these horses have any names on them? I guess they do have names, right?
Yeah.
What's that?
Pull yourself up. There you go. Long ways up there, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's that one's name?
This one's name's Bud.
Bud. All right, Julie, you have Bud.
Julie, do you feel like you're up kind of high?
No, not really.
Do you feel pretty stable?
Yeah.
What end of the horse is running real hard to the woods?
Your horse is running real hard. And you're screaming, yeah. You think you're a horse.
I have a nickname for this horse.
What's that?
Bucking machine.
Bucking machine?
Yep.
Okay, Julie, I guess that tells you something.
First time I got on him, he started bucking. Tried
What?
to dope me.
But Julie, you gotta hang on.
I'm hanging on.
There you go.
Maybe that,
Yesterday.
what, a month ago, that was it? Well, he's probably tamed down considerably in the past
No,
month.
that was when he was bringing it over here.
That was when he was taking it out of the barn. Well, anyway. Just be real gentle with it, Julie. Of course, maybe you didn't like that. Maybe you got to be rough with it.
Yeah.
How is it? You got to be kind of rough on him or gentle?
Yeah, when I ride my guinea pig, you gotta be real rough on her.
How's the other side?
What?
We gotta do that.
Julie?
Yes.
Wouldn't this be better going up the trails like this?
Yes.
Just we're sitting here and cruising along. We can load up the back. Whatnot, you could put a lot of stuff back there, like your tents and everything back there.
So the horse would love that.
That's kind of like the
He
trunk.
said this is the packing horse. Pack horse.
It's a bucking machine.
Stomach. Her stomach.
I'll raise him up once you get up there.
Okay. Oh, sorry, Windwalker.
Try that.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Julie, how do you like your horse there?
Great.
But anyway, here we go out. My horse is right here. Got a nice horse. Al Capone, I think. A pretty big hill here. Now we're on level ground. The horse is huffing and puffing. Julie's horse. was slowing down, but then I realized it was just taking a big dump. So anyway, it had to stop. And Sandy's horse is all going pretty good. And the guide is doing a good job here. We're just walking on a level area now, but they gotta get some of the bumps out of here. I can do that, just sort of standing on my knees. So Sandy, how's that ride coming along? Julie, how do you like your horse ride? Oh yeah, look at this nice lake. What lake is this?
This is Lydia Lake. And there's one who goes in here.
The horse running. Is there taking a little drink? Is that what's? Okay, here, come on. You can. Come on. Okay. What's short? Hey, come on over. Come on.
This is so short.
Oh, my horse just wants to eat some grass. It's got to realize it could go into. If you want to get in the water, that'd be okay too.
Make sure they're not. Pull his head up. Pull it up. Hard.
Just pull.
There you go. Lift him up over his head. There you go.
Oh, did it drop off?
Now you need to get it up over his ears. There you go. Pull it up. Pull his head up.
Short.
I always have trouble with them. Well, people don't take those.
Is this better than the hay? Is this better than the hay you're used to eating? Yeah, mine just went right for the grass.
Oh, Julie. No, wait. Can I?
Well, I can pull over to the side, I think. Should I pull to the side here? And let yours go by? Ooh, stop. Ooh. Oh, you like this? Okay.
Is that okay that way?
Got the order. We kind of got the order a little mixed up here.
Well, if you want to pull up on
You don't want to put Bud in the back, because he'll go home with her.
Okay, well that bite up, Sandy.
You go in front of
There we go. That way you guys can keep an eye on them too.
What?
It's so funny. Daddy's real good cowboy. Let the horse do everything. He's sitting there taking pictures.
Well, that's okay, except the horse is bumping around a little bit.
I think that's what they're supposed to do.
Summer there was windy for Indian Brave and there was military about me down at the park. And they came up to Spirit Lake. They'd been up here for about a day. And he was over on the other side of the lake. And we found the great white bull elk down. We took the bones from that elk and we killed elk. We put came back the next day and she was gone. And they looked all over. And they looked everywhere and couldn't see her anywhere. They went back down to Hickory and they asked the chief, and she came home with it. And they went to see me. So him and his friends came back up here and they started hunting for her. They couldn't find her. And he went down to the edge of the lake where he was getting a drink. And down at the bottom of the lake there was this ton of elk running down through it. It came up real fast. And the first one out was this big white bull elk that had this necklace around its neck that he made. So the Indians believed that he turned into that white bull elk.
Later on, I noticed my horse has a real tendency to stop and want to eat some grass all the time. So I was not very considerate when it goes through some bushes. It always seems like it just ducks and it and lets me get swatted with these branches. But anyway, it's pretty nice. Just cruising along on, what's his name, Al Capone. Julie, what's your horse's name? Bud. And Windwalker, Sandy's horse. Huh? Lace? So, anyway, you can see the beautiful meadow. Hey, it looks like a campsite over there. Somebody's been camping. Something like that. But this is really pretty. And you see the mountains, the kind of tree line. This would be the way to go, all right. Can't really get in trouble. I mean, you can't work too hard. Well, he likes it. He just ain't like to go, hey, come on, yeah, come on. Get moving. He's always trying to stop. Like, you can eat when you get back. No, come on. Eat when you get back home. This guy's always wanting to eat. I don't know what's wrong with him. Probably getting irritated at me. Maybe you don't like, maybe he's a little camera shy. That it, you know, like, no. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Get moving. It just stops. Well, come on, catch up there, buddy. You don't get lazy. Don't you get lazy now. You think I'm not paying attention? The horse thinks I'm just taking a picture here. Come on, yeah, get moving. I'm watching you too. Into this horse ride. And it went up to the mountain with lake. I guess it was Tamarack Trail. No, Fish Lake was on the other side. I forget the name of the little lake. But we walked through some nice meadows. And it's all very effortless, having these horses. And it was interesting because this horse here wanted to go a different way. So it had about a 2-foot jump to take, and I was wondering about how much it was going to do that. Was it going to take a big leap? And it was interesting seeing him how they thought about going through some mud. You know, it had some mud back there, and the horses had to think about that for a little bit. But actually, they just pretty much, do pretty much what they tell them to do, so no problem. Just for a second, my horse started to take advantage of it. Anyway, I just wanted to get you in. Here we are back at the Spirit Lake Lodge. Kind of bumpy on horseback. This guy knows, and so you got to keep a tight rein on him. Got to keep a tight rein on this guy, because he knows that I'm slacking off. No, I got you. I see you. See, you can look at him through the lens of the camera, and that way, see, he doesn't know that I'm shooting. I'm not paying much attention to him. We got kind of an old horse. He's about 10 years old. We walk up Tamarack to Tamarack Lake.
Tamarack with car down.
That too. It's another lake, but it's right up here. He said just to the left of a snow patch, which is behind there. And this is a beautiful little mountain stream that goes down into Spirit Lake, which is
my feet in this, but
which is beyond the meadow.
I'm wearing shoes.
So it's real pretty, real peaceful here. I mean, you're up high, A, number one, you're up high, and B, sort of left everybody behind for some reason. I mean, there's nobody. up here. You can camp. You want to
We
camp.
left more than everybody behind.
Yeah, for example, we left Sandy and Julie behind. Even part of our party that came up here got left behind because the roads are kind of beat up on the way up. But we're at 10,500 feet, actually. We basically drove up. We just went to horseback riding, and of course, I guess if you watch this tape, you'd know that. But the nice thing is when you want to go camping, you know, you camp right here, right there. If you wanted to, if you felt like it. Just no rangers all over your case. You know, saying, hey, where's your permit to walk on this path?
You're a bird. We can keep birds at home.
Well, Johnny, you're on camera now.
I don't care.
Named after the Jesuit Indians. Of course, the white man drove them out of here with the long knife. But the Indians used to come up here and even more,
You need to come up here and go Justin.
even more beautiful than Spirit Lake. But the white men took care of that. And beautiful lake, the equivalent of the Saddle is right there. We could have gone up there and went camping out, but we didn't have so many whiners with me.
Hey.
Oh wait, I forgot there's something here. But this Justin Lake is just so pure and clean. You could probably, what could you do, Johnny?
Snorkel in it.
You could probably snorkel in it. I don't know if you could drink it. No, you might be able to drink it. It's about as drinkable as you can get. So you can see it right at the tree line, though. Right there's a little snow. It is August.
There's a little trap there underneath this rock.
It's well oxygenated, Johnny.
Who knows how many centuries that air has been trapped there?
Then again, you may have just knocked them and you're moving the rock.
No.
Anyway, Justin Lake is part of the mountain runoff that forms that same creek that we saw down there. But, you know, this is obviously where you go. Drive up, park in the parking lot, and just hike about.
Mile and a half.
Yeah, then, you know, it just seemed like we definitely isn't any strain. Of course, Sandy and Julie, Johnny.
Why?
Of course, Sandy and Julie weren't here. How
They're
come?
back in the parking lot.
They're such weaklings. Well, anyway, let's not get into that. Let's just look at this beautiful, beautiful scene at Justin Lake. And where all the campsites are totally unspoiled, not a soul in sight. Here it is, the prime camping season in August. What is it, August 10th? Whatever. You just can't get any better than this. I mean, if you want to be outdoors. But nobody knows about it, I guess. Don't worry, Johnny, they will. There'll be McDonald's hamburger stands all up and down this lake sometime. Well, that's about it for Justin.
I could use McDonald's.
Sure, I think he sees me, but I'm going to try to stalk him a little bit and see if I can sneak up on him. Problem is he's got those horns. They say you're not supposed to do that, but I'll just see what happens. The thing is, he could charge. He's a big black bull moose. The thing is to stay upwind. What's he doing? Stay upwind, stay low, stay behind cover. Wind. Fortunately, the wind is to my back, I mean to my face. And here he is. I got the cover of this brush. I'll circle around. He's laying down. He's looking at me though. He's actually sleeping in the field. Down. One problem is I forgot to bring my mosquito repellent, and this field's full of mosquitoes. They're just buzzing all over me. And the other thing, I guess the moose doesn't mind, but it's all wet. So we'll try. Oh. I really don't know how close I should come. He looks like he's peaceful enough, but they say they can jump up and charge at you. Looks we got some kind of game going here. It's sitting there watching me. I'm tracking it. All of a sudden it could roar down on me. I should have a gun. Get it. Even up the sides here. Even in the odds. It's probably close enough. Moose aren't particularly friendly. So I guess I'm going to leave. It looks like if I get any closer, it's probably going to get riled up. It's trying to hide. But we see you. I guess I'll let you go. Walking away, it came out. It came out of its little spot. Of course, there's a bunch of jerks that pulled up in my car behind me too. But as soon as it saw me leave, it started to come back out like it knew that danger was over.
Oh, hide. Go on
Okay.
camera.
here we are, way over the cliff. Look out.
Wait, let me get down there, Johnny. Stop. So anyway, but the basic reason we stopped is I'm not going to go by. I can see the vein of turquoise right in there. Probably dig huge chunks of turquoise or over in there. I can see pure turquoise gold, turquoise mines when I spot it. So we're going to go and pick some up. But even right here, it's all solid blue. Of course, we did have to drive. We had to drive an all-terrain vehicle out into beyond the road. Don't you worry about it none over there, you dairy cow. Just keep eating on your cactuses or whatever whatever.
Cows.
They're sitting there wondering.
Can we go over and see the cows?
No, we're not here to look at cows, Julie.
That's a
So we had to drive back behind this old oil plant. But at any rate, let's go, Johnny. We got some mining to do. Look at those turquoise mines. Blue dirt here, and there's got to be turquoise. First, you got some. Johnny's over here, but look over this. Look at that. A blue pile of dirt. Well, we're gonna get it home and analyze it.
Do 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 do. Here's Indiana Jones. Wah! Yeah. Do do do. Yeah. Do 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 do. Yeah, and Indy has to be real careful up here. All the cactus trees. Do do do. Don't get the ground. Don't get the ground 10,000 feet below. Do do. Now the music intenses. Yeah. 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 Indiana's falling. Grabs onto a. Yeah. Do 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 do.
Hey, you're getting dirt in Tonga's camp. Archaeological find here. A region of
mud.
Region of blue mud. There's copper in there, Johnny. That's 50% copper.
Woo.
I mean, that's heavily laden with copper. It's just
Do we want to take some of this?
Yeah. Something that looks crystal. What we need is some of this stuff pressurized and crystalline, like in that crack.
Pulling away a major
Look,
section.
it's a hole.
So move.
Johnny, this looks like Johnny. That's more than Johnny. That's more than 6. That's 600.
Yes.
What is it?
Cave.
We're going where no one has ever gone before. Up over this rise, yes, to expose the mouth of the. Here it is, Johnny. I exposed it. The mouth of the caves. Yes, this is what we're walking around is interesting. But look at the mouth of the cave, where you can see turquoise belching out. Oh, as you know, the Indians made a lot of jewelry out of turquoise. There's probably no Indian turquoise mine. And all these things are, of course, through here. But when they stopped using it and they went to the reservation, they always heavily booby-trap it.
You don't want white man make jewelry.
So Julie, could you please crawl back in there and see if it's booby-trapped? I'll go take Tonga's camera back.
What about
Hey, there's something back in there, actually. Some rocks, I mean.
Hey, it's openings up here.
Don't do it, Johnny. They're booby-trapped. Johnny, it's all heavily booby-trapped here, the whole area. Undoubtedly heavily booby-trapped. I sent Julie in first to see if she trips anything. Julie, how many arrows and spears, poison darts, and old skulls have flown out at you?
20.
That's not so bad. Julie, why don't you come out of there? It looks like this whole thing is about ready to collapse, actually. It's not stable. I don't know, Julie. I don't trust it. Even though it's not booby-trapped, it doesn't look geologically.
Hey, Dad.
Huh? Look, Julie, look.
You gonna jump up and down this, the whole thing collapse?
Well, come on up. Is there anything up there? Walk a little lower so the sky isn't in the way.
How's this?
Better. Okay, now say something. Lower.
How's this?
But the sky's in the way, Johnny. It kind of I can't. Johnny, look. If I take a picture like this, everybody can see that it's not the moon. Moon.
All right, this is pretty neat here. All the weightlessness.
Is this on the moon? Oops.
Yeah, this is on the moon.
Let's see the rock float. Notice you can pick a big, large boulder up.
Yeah.
Normally,
Quite weak. I can't usually pick a rock up this size.
Johnny, you're letting the atmosphere get in the way.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Discovered the secret to the temple or whatever we're trying to do. But yeah. Ooh! Don't touch it, Julie.
Don't touch it.
It's an artifact. It's a skull. It's just
Part
like,
of
It's a jaw.
it's a jawbone of a cow. Look, are the buzzards circling overhead?
We see some
Now
broken.
look at this. Here's something kind of interesting. There's some red rock.
Oh, we're not concerned. Look, we have some broken teeth. This is the right side of the mandible of probably a cow. You can see some broken back teeth here. Actually, no, it could be a horse.
There may be a man got stranded out here. It looks like a barren wasteland to me, Johnny. I don't think I'd want to get out here.
I don't think the man has such job.
Johnny, look, what have you got? Can you imagine being stranded out here?
Yeah, even though the highway's right away.
Come here.
Let's spin the wheel of rocks. Are you ready, Weaver?
You got to do it hard, Johnny. Don't you know anything about causing avalanches? Oh, Johnny. See, we just make it look easy. Look at that. Okay, so it's only the summit of a crummy sand dune. We made it to the top. To the top, I tell you. Even though it's the top of nothing. Johnny,
Yeah.
we're on the top of nothing.
What about that? Isn't that the top?
Well, that's not the top over there. But this is the top of something. I mean, this is the top of nothing. But it's a relative top.
Well,
Julie, what do you think about making it to the top?
it's a hemorrhoid there.
Maybe that's right there. Oh, yes.
John, look, storm's coming.
Where?
Over there.
Wouldn't like to be caught out here.
Giving my children a valuable geology lesson. Julie, what have you learned over there?
Trying to find bones of dinosaurs.
Johnny, what are you learning?
There's a particular sized rock that goes further than any other side.
Johnny, you're throwing priceless fossils down into nowhere. Now, actually, we're anxious to go down here because I found the secret blue mines of Cadoba.
Who's Cadoba?
Well, I don't know, Johnny, but I just made it up. Right down there. Johnny, let's go down and explore the secret mines of Cadoba.
See, that was definitely too small.
Here we are. We discovered a copper vein. See, notice the blue collar, and plus it's formed with weather. And so, Johnny, don't break it. Johnny's been breaking it up. Millions of years worth of invaluable. This is the most. Look, it's not like over here. It's not like that necessarily over here. It's just right into here. A beautiful. Well, I should say, okay, I'll do it like this. Right into here, a very important copper mine. I'll get it close up. Like this through here is sort of like.
This looks like a water dip.
Yeah, like erosion. Nobody's ever seen copper erosion, sandstone like this, I don't think. It's very, huh? But it's just priceless. It's copper, it's blue. This is like what you make pennies out of. You can make 1 trillion pennies. And that would be $10 billion. But anyway, this is a beautiful region.
Solve our national debt.
Yes. And these little crevices back going back like this, I don't think they've ever been described before. Thousands of feet, going thousands of feet high, and deep, deep caverns that go back way down. Indians lived back in here.
Dad just pants are split about
Beautiful Salt Lake City. These are the beautiful mountains outside of our room. You can even see some snow up on top of that one. I don't know what that is over there, but that would be interesting. Snow-capped peak. This is like Park City, I think. We're looking at that. But anyway, it's real pretty here. Then if you want, you can zoom in on the 7-Eleven. I mean the Circle K, because there's a lot of activity always going on over there. A lot of people come in robbing it, so forth. So we can be the eyewitness of some robbery. Already organized, ready to go. We had a good time here. Julie, did you have a good time? Johnny, how about you?
Yes.
Sandy,
Yes.
did everybody have a good time?
Okay, just look around the room. See all the happy faces stick up saying, yes, we want more, we want more.
We want breakfast.
Johnny, Julie slept through breakfast. Anyway,
Hey.
no, you didn't. No, we didn't have time by the time we got out. Don't worry about that, Johnny. Johnny always has a complaint.
Such a psycho.
What?
It's like,
So are we ready to go, Sandy?
We're ready to go.
What's in that? What makes that one suitcase so heavy over there?
I don't know, half of Utah and Wyoming.
There's one suitcase in particular that feels like it's full of rocks. What's that?
We're all very hungry, but Dad won't let us eat.
Sandy, what did I want to do about an hour ago?
Eat.
And now what is Johnny saying?
Johnny said Dad's not going to let us eat because he thinks that we spent too long doing nothing.
No. Sandy, what did I want to do about an hour and a half ago? And I got up actually 2 hours ago. And everybody's...
No, you did not.
Yeah, I did. I woke
Wait,
up.
hold on. Here's this sign right out the window. It's now 11 o'clock. We got up at 10:20.
Yeah, but I got up at 9:20. I woke up at 9:20 and then I got Sandy and I said, think we ought to get up and eat something? I've been working on eating for about an hour and a half. Now, Johnny, do you think I wanted to eat or do you think I was just fiddling around?
Well, we should still eat regardless of what time it is. Look, I
Johnny?
did everything you told me to do, and I did it in a timely fashion.
I know, Johnny, but what good does it do to complain about it? Now it's time to check out. And
then after we check out, we can always eat.
Yes, that's right. But let's not complain about it. Right, Sandy?
Right.
Julie, what do you think about people who chronically complain?
I think they should be sent, put out into the street and be shot.
I think people who wear white and black striped shirts should be thrown off a cliff.
Sandy, did Johnny and Julie sound like they're getting a little cranky?
That wasn't brought on by anything, was it?
I don't know, Johnny, was it?
Johnny's hungry.
Yes, Johnny, we're all hungry. That goes without
Johnny
saying.
can be mean when he's hungry.
Sandy. Okay, Johnny, I see one thing you have to learn to control.
Hunger.
Hunger and meanness. Julie, Johnny ever mean to you?
Yes.
Really? Is he generally hungry when he's mean, or is he mean otherwise?
She never took a survey.
What do you have to say about that, Johnny?
Look. She... I just want to eat. Where do we go?
Uinta National Forest. And basically, we came here to go to a cave. But Jenny, can you let me look at this thing?
You are here.
Okay. And
There's the cave. Hanging rock. All these things.
okay, so here we're going to go up to Tim Hanging. Okay, could go up to Hanging Rock, and all the way up to Silver Flake, Dutchman Flats, so forth. Then we're going to go down this way to Cascade Springs, Sundale, Provo Canyon. I wonder what Provo Canyon's like. What's going on, Johnny? We got the big picture. Now we got a river down here, and we got the usual cliffs all around us. So we are in some kind of bad news canyon. You know it?
Yep, sure do.
Well, what do you think?
Very good question.
Julie, what kind of bad news canyon are we going into? Julie, that's not going to sound good on tape. The bridge, I guess, is the best they can do around here, because everything's a little more rugged here than usual, but all I can do is fall in and get wet. I'm coming too, Johnny, don't worry. Don't be such a baby. Anything psychological effect. Johnny, it's not even far down. It's about 1 foot drop into some water, and Johnny can't cut it. What? Johnny, look, I can do it with my eyes open. Valley. Actually, it goes so high up there. I think there's a little bit of snow. It would have been fun to walk up to. But it's obviously very beautiful. This is just south of Utah, actually. I mean, Salt Lake City. Little alpine loop that goes around. Here's a little meadow. See, it's really pretty. And here's everybody sitting back in the car wondering why they can't get more Coke. Something they can't do at home. Nobody wants to come out and look at the mountain. But anyway, it's just the way it's been the whole time. They don't want to get too far from car, comfort, and Coke. The 3 C's. Of course, there's TV. But anyway, so you can look at the whole area here, and it really looks real pretty. We got a little path, it looks like here too. Of course, this is too tough for us to walk on. There's like big boulders and rocks on it. Here's my coat. Wait. But anyway, so this is kind of nice. I think we're going to drive around up there, hopefully. Okay, so we're going to go on this tram. This sturdy tram that goes way up. Here's one coming down. Maybe we'll get on that one. Everything we've got. Sandy, what do you think of the tram ride?
I don't know. I'm gonna go on it first.
Johnny, what do you think?
A whole lot of fun.
What?
It's a whole lot of fun, those cable breaks.
Okay, Johnny, what do you think of this?
I'm glad they would
Now, Johnny,
those steel doors.
you know what's real good is when you swing around in here.
Johnny, don't even.
See, because if we can oscillate this thing, maybe we can get it this way. We can get it to flip around, Sandy. What do you think? Yeah. But we're on the move now. On the move. We can look down to the bottom, can't we? Not too well though.
Gee, it goes pretty fast.
Fast when the wind kicks up. You should make you put on a seatbelt or something.
You really can't see that much.
Did they say don't stand up?
Yeah. Yeah, the wind can kick up and start rocking all over.
Buddy, who's gonna stop me? You?
I don't think you get up fast.
I know, it's kind of steep.
They get the water.
Look out, Johnny.
When?
Johnny, don't do that.
I'm sorry, Johnny. So you're
Yeah,
not.
get the waterfall.
Okay.
Stop fighting and get the waterfall.
Okay.
Oh, there's a person down at the bottom. Look.
Hey, I don't think she's supposed to be down there.
Look down at the person to show how big the one.
Let your hang Tom Joe's camera way over and drop it.
Look, she's so big, we can't get a good perspective on it.
It's quite all right, Dad.
We are way, way up here.
Oh, here comes one coming down.
Dad, get the one coming down.
What?
The one coming down.
Down. Ah, you savage.
Sorry.
I wonder what this is. Hey, the doors are open.
Roar! Hey, look at that guy go.
It did.
Yeah.
I'll bring him back with the telephoto lens.
Good, Dad.
Make it go backwards with the telephone.
I'll make it go back with the rewind button.
There was no one in there.
Well, you probably can get out and walk around.
I wouldn't recommend doing that right now.
Look, Johnny, we climb those cliffs.
That's okay.
Look, take a climbing up here.
Isn't this interesting, though?
Can't see anything to the bottom.
Oh, poor baby.
Yeah.
Vibration.
Ooh, the cable stamping.
Try
Yeah.
to put it.
Yeah.
We're slowing down. Lost power.
We'll have to climb out. We can go hand over hand on this. Johnny, can we just go hand over hand on this rail here?
They don't recommend that.
I wonder how high
She's
we are.
everybody.
Oh, please. Let's not even think about it.
What?
Think of if the cable did snap.
Dad.
Please.
Or the bottom dropped out, or the
Don't you
door.
feel like you're in a plane?
Wow, this is something.
Plane's cutting awful close. Look at the trees,
Scraping
picked to
the
death.
trees.
The trees picked to death by.
Something you never want to do, or smash into the cliff, for instance.
Shouldn't they warn you about people that should be fear high? What do they do? Stop here and make you scramble out?
Yeah.
This is as close as they get, and you got to work your way up from here. Johnny, what do you think of this?
No.
Sometimes the cable snaps and the trolley just. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Wait, you're gonna have to slow down.
The tram thing. Here's the tram, and there's the bottom down there. I don't think they should make such a steep one like this. Should they make it this steep? Because it's almost vertical at the end.
The first five visitors to the Rim of the Canyon were some Spanish conquistadors, looking for gold at approximately 1540,
equations on how to move that thing. Was drunk at the time that he came up with.
traders about 50 years later.
Ooh.
Today, The keeping of the sacred Grand Canyon has been entrusted to the Havasupai tribe of Navajo Indians, who maintain a village at the
How come
bottom
they
of the
advertise the Grand
canyon.
Canyon here?
The word Havasupai means people of the blue-green water. Reaching their village.
Hey, look, Julie. No, Julie, don't do it. Julie, it's not that bad, Julie. I talked to Ed Sullivan.
Ed Sullivan?
Bob must have to do. Think about Bob trying to go up. Yeah.
Bob?
Bob.
Oh, what about Bob?
Yeah,
Bob?
remember? Did you see Bob trying to go up?
We're really high up here now. Really high. I think that's our car. Way down there.
How high is your drive
We should be 1,700 feet. That's what the thing said. That's what the.
Hey, let's throw some rocks on the cars down there.
Look, you can see how you build a highway. For example, not only do you put the cement in, but you've got to put the pipe in. And then every now and then the pipe has to do this. Every now and then this thing falls down. So that's where we're really high up here now. But
Stairs.
oh yeah, hey yeah, this way, the observation deck. What are you doing getting crowding down there?
They actually used to have more of this building up here.
Hey, there's something to try.
Actually, the critical cable comes up and wraps around this thing. Johnny? Yeah. Oh, chipped over a rock. Johnny, anyway, your critical cable, see it? Of the tram.
Same scale. Forest scale. Beware. Head bumpers. Forest trail, cooler and easier. Head bumpers.
Head bumpers?
Head bumpers. Those are the guys who walk around and bump your head down.
Cliff trail. Scenic route. Let's go to the scenic
Have you
route.
experienced both unique?
This is really nice. Look, how far do you think?
Here, I'll get.
How far do you think you can see over there? Yeah. I can see my house from here. 20 miles?
Here, turn around. Hey, turn around. I'll see if I can get you.
Hey, should we throw a rock off?
No.
Oh, why not?
Here, Johnny, go down to Sandy and Julie.
Let's go down there.
Get down.
Johnny, do a handstand on that railing. No, go down to Sandy and Julie and turn around. Everybody turn this way. Here, I finally get a hold of everybody. Julie, come out this way a little bit. Now, what does everybody think of this?
It's real nice.
It's great.
Yeah.
Julie, what do you think?
It's more scary than being in a little airplane.
I know, we're only 1,700 feet. This is like,
It's like being in an airplane.
It's worse than being in an airplane.
it's like being in an airplane, but
I
well-
feel safer in an airplane on that thing. Got one little wire holding you to get up there.
there's no wires on an airplane.
Yeah, but the airplane's more stable, I think.
It's designed to be. Johnny, don't throw big boulders off.
Well, why don't we go the rest of the way?
This is the end of the trail. Next you can see Salt Lake and even the Great, probably, is that the Great Salt Lake or is that, there's another lake, you know. Is that Salt Lake City? This is really nice. You get a real, Johnny threw a rock off.
What's wrong with throwing a rock off?
Just don't.
You can get arrested, Johnny.
I can.
You don't need. You want,
There's some big mount down here on his motorbike.
You can rock off this camera.
oh, that's another one.
Yeah.
I wonder how many people have dropped their cameras off up here. Let's go call the yeah!
Here, turn around, Sandy. What do you think of this now? Huh? Sandy? Here, turn around. Go back. Can you go back a little bit?
No, that's okay, Dad.
No, just go back a little bit. Go back around, just if you can go back around 5 feet.
Good, Dad, good.
No, I'm just joking. That's good. Julie, what do you think of this?
So we'll go back 5 feet. What are you doing?
What do you think it is? Sandy? Why don't you climb up there and go back about 5 feet? You're just a little too close.
Good, Dad, good.
What?
Good.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt my ankles.
Yeah, we're standing at an angle here.
But go up a little bit more because the city's back that way. Okay.
No, thanks.
And Johnny, just go back about 30 feet.
Yeah.
Well, here, what do you think of all this?
Real nice.
Johnny, what do you think in particular? Is this a pretty good place to throw rocks off of?
Yeah. Of course, Mom won't let me.
I can't think of any reason. She's just a killjoy, Johnny. This would be a good place to go bouldering off of. Sandy?
Yes, dear.
What do you think of all this?
I think we're so high that I see clouds.
Can't you see clouds when you're down low?
Crazy. No, that we're in the clouds.
No, I don't think they are.
Look, there's a bird.
So
Oh.
high, they're birds.
So we're so high the birds are flying below us.
Can't we do that anyway?
What? Uh-oh, the battery's blinking.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, right over here. See him?
That's just the wire that holds the cable on that car.
I know.
If you flicker that, you know, like I said, that just causes the magnetic field to flicker on and off. Huh? Johnny, I'm not.
Salam. Kaifek.
And being appalled by the major vandalism.
Hey,
that's
Dad,
going-
you have a crayon?
Johnny! I was just saying how disgusted you were with the major vandalism that's going on here. And nature's beautiful rocks. Like, what's this? What's this say?
Otis.
10-9-91.
Hey, we gotta put something there. That's
Mississippi, Johnny. Look, he's poking fun at the South. They say, what do you expect the Southerners to do?
Joy? Joy.
Mr.
Vandalism going on. We're all appalled at this. Aren't you pretty appalled, Sandy?
That was probably before you got up here.
78. Look.
They look the necklace family.
22nd, 78.
From
How
Toledo?
about 6267?
67. Where's 67?
Above it. It's. Oh, wait.
Wait a minute. Can we authenticate those dates? How do you know they didn't forge it?
They don't.
Hey, here's somebody who got married here.
What?
Somebody got married here. John and Cindy married here.
Here.
Right here. And see the arrow?
Right here.
Married here on...
July 23rd, 1992. That wasn't too long ago.
Why don't they put a better name up? I mean,
Frank.
July 23rd, 1992.
I think you're right about that.
Actually, you're right, Julie. That was just a couple weeks ago. Sandy, how's it look?
Looks like a cooked goose egg.
What?
You okay?
Are you sure, Johnny? Because that does seem like something Julie would do. Because it's marked. Oh, Julie's too short. That's anybody me. She didn't do it.
Hey.
Let's take a look at it, Sandy. Where is it? Where did it get hit?
I think it's just going to be a goose egg.
Where is it?
Right here, I think.
Johnny, no, you're out of focus.
Red.
No, it's over.
Johnny and Julie now realize how devastating it is to make such a thing. Oh, here. Oh, I didn't have it on. Okay, Kinko, 992. Next.
72.
What about the head injury, Johnny?
It doesn't matter.
Do you want to do Indiana Jones there?
I don't intend to fall off.
1988.
Here we are, high up on the
Rainbow
cliff.
Red.
That's the cameraman hanging from his cord. Yeah.
Hey, look, did you get Danny Boy?
Inch long. Yeah, we got Danny Boy.
Danny Boy.
Is he from the south? You know, it could be kind of bad to fall from here, actually. Indy has cold feet. Actually, you know, it could be kind of bad to fall. You know?
Johnny, we're paying you by the hour to pull these stunts off. We're not paying for your comments. Just get this stunt out of the way.
I don't think I can take this stunt. Forget it, call my agent. No, I can't take it.
Okay, Johnny, no more work. There won't be any more stunt work for you.
Look, you got it.
Where is he? Okay, we've got some wildlife here.
Look, get this one.
We've got some wildlife. Well, anyway, should we go on down yet?
There's 6 of them. 5 or 6.
Yeah, you kind of start to swing it, and
The cables start to snap.
so about ready to go down again.
That didn't hurt, yeah. I wouldn't like the cable to slap either.
I kind of like the way it starts out real slow.
Grind, grind, grind.
The way it starts out kind of slow.
Well, the way the cable grinds.
Huh?
It's not the
Maybe the
cable,
cable's grinding too.
Giants, what? Yeah.
What?
What do you think about this?
It's so fast.
Darn, I'm in a hurry to get home. Click. Was this really the last one?
Yeah.
What, those people just came up?
They're gonna go down tomorrow. Can we swing this car?
Dad, no, Mom. Stop. Mom.
I just want to swing it a little bit.
No.
Like you rock it back and forth. I bet you like.
Mom.
Come on,
Dad.
everybody together now.
Mom.
Yeah. I got that. You gotta jump around. Say it, I gotta go. Oh, what's that sound? Do you hear that? The cable snapping.
Yeah.
Look, you feel it jump like that?
Dad.
Yeah. Finally, Johnny goosed up. We got a little bit of this rainbow here. I can't see it actually very well. So are you in right side of the road?
Yes.
It used to be a lot better, but Johnny made me miss it all.
Hey.
I think I see it right there. But I'm not sure. Yeah. Ooh, Senator got trucks. I almost hit a truck. The windshield wiper is going. That's a counterweight.
No one's in it.
We're gonna crash.
Mom.
Where'd it go?
That's probably for her.
Ooh, the beautiful pulse. I gotta get a pulse.
Excuse me, there's someone over here.
Hey. You're gonna do that.
John, don't fall out the door.
Mom, tell Dad to stop dancing around.
Johnny, now quit it.
They're
Just sit.
I'm taking a picture of the beautiful falls.
Dad's dancing around.
As usual.
Hey, look, there's people over here walking down the trail.
The rain, water piece falls. Yeah, it falls. Crashing down and down.
Look, we're coming down.
Coming in for landing.
Look, come here. Come
Once it's off, Victor coming in on final approach
Hey,
into
what's
the
this? What's
tank.
that? Oh, that's on the wire, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bone wire.
Yeah.
It's on a different wire. It's on higher wire.
Oh, it's power line.
Coming in. We're at treetop level.
Seems like it went up a lot faster than it came down.
Yeah, Mom, would you rather come in a little bit on the fast side?
It's nice that they do start down at the end.
Oh, how nice of them. He's so nice when they start driving in there.
I kind of like it better when they take off kind of slow.
It's just like airplane. You cut stall speed, you cut it way back to stall speed. Oh, we're gonna stall out. Step up here.
Maybe we should have a little bite to eat.
Now we're gonna smash the flying hose.
Then we got something all the way there.
Look at data. You like that word.
This is the inner workings.
Hey, the trainway was built.
This is all temperature. Okay, we found the old ghost town. I don't think it came up. It wasn't here when it was light.
Look, listen.
Right?
Signpost for driving to.
Found the ghost town and driving around, and it's just not a lot to it here. Unfortunately, it didn't show up until it got all dark. But here's what we got. We got the old mine here. Then up here is where a lot of people used to live. Unfortunately, they really didn't keep the roads up in this town like they need to. I think they need a new mayor or something. But down here is a good, one of the residential areas. Here's somebody's residence out here. I don't know if you can see it. There's somebody's living out in here. This is the wall. I guess this is the wall of somebody's ghost house. There's a brick and so forth. That's the way a ghost town is. There's not much here. Just a bunch of ghosts, I guess. And mine work building down through here, but I don't know, that doesn't look too significant either. And here, yeah, ghost! Oh no, it's just Sandy coming. Oh, don't, Julie, you're gonna get, okay, that's good enough. Come on, let's go.
Here's the main support. The roof is, it looks like it goes back at least 20 feet.
Not touch. You know, they ought to have the button inside every car. Do not press this button on the way up.
No, put it on the seat so some fat guy can't accidentally sit on it. And the cable, do they have the cable cut button?
Safety factor 5, but Johnny, we want one of 10. Oh, I see. Designed to carry 5 times the capacity of the gondola. Oh, the telephones in the gondolas.
Gondola. Ta 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 ta. $1,700 feet. Vertical rise, 1,228 feet. Yeah, that's something you could, you know, that right there, that's not like some kind of Palmer math book. It says the distance from the top terminal to the lower terminal is 1,757 feet. So they'd have a thing like this, right?
What are you looking at?
This stupid fact that, look, this is something we learn in math. Look, see, they say the distance from the top terminal.
What about this first aid thing?
Yeah, would you stop it? It's 1,753 feet. So you have a line like this, 1,753.
Oh, yeah.
You have another line going, the straight vertical rise is 1,228 feet. So then you say, using your trigonomic or whatever calculations it is, just stop it. It's whipping me. So using your calculations, you can just decide what degree it's at.
It's the sine. 1.228 divided by 1.7353. I mean, that's whatever the sine theta is equal to that number, 1.2 or 1.7.
Good, Dad. Good. Or, and it comes to, let me calculate, 45 degrees. Hey, Dad, do I have a whole bunch of dirt and stuff all over my rear?
That's not 45 degrees. 45 degrees, the sine is...
I sat in some mud while I was...
You got a little bit of dirt, not a ton of dirt. Johnny, do I look like... I hope I don't look like that one guy.
You do.
I was walking around, no matter where he went, he had this thing.
He bumps into things.
Oh, I gotta put you on the phone. We got amethyst. There's amethyst. You know how we always wonder what this stuff is. Yeah, we wonder about these things.
Wait a minute,
This
I want amethyst.
Arrowheads. Oh, that's not a gem, Joe. That's arrowheads. Tiger eyes. Now, did we see any of that?
Tony, can't be quiet.
It's tiger eyes.
Right here. This person right here.
Julie, rosettes. That's sort of what we saw yesterday.
Good.
The desert roses. They didn't look that good, but you know, we might have had some of that. Here's some hematite. Very dense stone. We didn't see much of that. Crystal points. Oh, pyrite. I like that. That's his name from the Greek. Johnny. Now here's what I'm afraid I got.
I'm afraid.
The Bornonite. I think I got a whole card of the Bornonite. So, oh yeah. Or it could be this chrysocolla. It's a fairly lightweight mineral. But I'm afraid I got a whole card of that too. Well, anyway.
Just wash front.
No, it is.
Look. Wash front. Why don't you go over there and look at it, Joey?
Is that on the list? So here's the
Hey, it
list.
doesn't look approved. This guy's got a bunch of resistors and...
Johnny, I don't think this is getting a coke out of here is even on.
Hey! I knew it! That's the reason why I kept telling Julie to go over there and she wouldn't listen to me. Try to go. Oh, no, they're not. Well, the light came on for a long time. It's good.
Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Johnny, this is not on the list.
My light's on.
This is the list of things you have to do at Bridal Falls. Getting Coke out of here is not on the list, Johnny.
Hey, 1991D.
That's my penny. Johnny?
What?
That's not on the list.